From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here at Inglewood, California. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We might as well Power Rangers. I'm also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in nature. Got that touch of my savior. Give me that touch of my head.
Joshua Carter.
Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?
I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain, cause it like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane.
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Chargers. Tirico alongside Greg Oates and Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go from Southern California. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Herbert going to throw on this first play. Caught DeAndre Lambert-Smith. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 23-yard line.
Get this out wide. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. From up and down, just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard
Good throw,
line.
caught by Johnston on the RPO. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Herbert to the air again. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, L.A.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Go.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Open man downfield is Noel. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. It is 2nd and 6. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on it? It's 1st and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown Chargers. 17 touchdowns now on the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no return here. This is a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Throw here for Allen. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bills first down.
First down, Bills.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Going back to the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Kappa. 5'9", 5'9". Baylor Tiger. Go.
On 1st down, Herbert. Forced to his right. And Herbert going to slide to a stop. He's got it. He's picked up the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
That one caught by Noah. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got two options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's 3rd and 10.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Chargers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team.
Torrey Taylor
4th down.
in punt formation.
Here's Torrey Taylor now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. That is caught wide on the RPO. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
11 yards on the pass there. It's good for a Charger first down.
First and 10 at the
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Herbert now on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Lion. 21. And count. Ready.
Herbert to the air again. Look at that now. Slinging across his body and connected. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 22
Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Play action now. It's Herbert. That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll run with Hampton. And he will score! Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Try here for the extra point. He's got it. Chargers move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Bills nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. First down. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Here comes second and 4. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Still on his feet. Less than 2 minutes to play in this first half. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. He'll get this out to the left flat. throw once more. Here's Allen. That's going to be caught. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Carty's kick is good. And the Bills are finally on the board. It's 17-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
26 yards.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Herbert now on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
5-9.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That one incomplete. Good job, separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd and long. On play action now, Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Herbert again.
10-yard line.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Amarian Hampton. Touchdown, LA. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
The kicker on.
This defense continuing to give up points Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Second down and 3. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll take this down inside the 35. Now whistles. Timeout, 3 seconds left in this first half. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The Bills will send out the field goal here. This a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. One-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. They will bring up second down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Allen. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made a broken for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
3rd and 5. From the gun, Josh Allen. throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. To the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bills. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
His kick is good. Makes the score Chargers 24, Bills 13. Joshua Hardy to kick off.
Here's Hardy now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. Throwing on first down is Herbert. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will score. DeAndre Lambert Smith. Touchdown Chargers. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead.
31. Bills 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10, and it's Allen. Quickly to the outside and complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Now give on the ground, and he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Give an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but Not this guy. He continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Alert, alert, alert! What's up?
On third down, it's Allen. Moving outside the pocket, and he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the lines.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. They convert with a gain of 15.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
On first and 10, it's Allen. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. I'll give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown to the sideline.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third, they need 8. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Don't feel it no more. You were dropping a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding the wave, but now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to being rich when you're inside? This, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see some.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's caught. It's Lambert Smith.
Complete to Lambert Smith. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the ground, Hampton will start the 4th. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 6. And the Chargers.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd
All
and
things
10.
considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On play action, it's Herbert. Downfield, that's Constant. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
23 yards on that pass play. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Herbert. There's that man again. Another catch. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Chargers 1st down.
Quick throw, caught by Johnston on the RPO. And the Chargers are going to have it 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
That's another
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
16.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Ready with me? I should probably start a head, boy, because I got a lot of heads, boy. Boy, that Drake, you got a chip.
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make him stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On 2nd down, Allen. Pick as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Rolling right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Allen going to throw for it. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
On play action now, Herbert moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that ball.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's in! DeAndre Lambert-Smith, touchdown Chargers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Chargers tack on one more to their lead.
Bills 16.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bills.
On 1st down, Allen. He'll go right and find his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Chargers' 44-yard line.
Half. Alert! Hey, hold. We go.
Allen now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. He'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 7. First down, Buffalo.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. They'll turn and hand this one off. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee. To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Chris Olave. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
marker. The ball was in the proper place for a new set of downs.
Bills first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there, but that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
56, 56. Go win him, go win him. Check him out.
Allen gonna throw again. Forced out wide. He's gonna run it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
Monday.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Once more from the 2, third and goal. This one caught at the 4. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on fourth and goal. He'll try to do this himself, and he is not going to get there. Short of the marker, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Take the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going to let this one go deep. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out backed up on your own goal line, you're taking a big risk, right? It's got to be out of your hand fast. Give the quarterback somewhere to go quick. But the defense knows that. They're attacking. They're taking some chances to jump some passes. We saw it there, and they're lucky that was just a turnover instead of a pick six.
And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. You guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
They're called in at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
So run it down. Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last so long. What happens the time in the diaries? No help for the weak, but the...
Let's go, Set. 12, Baylor.
Herbert now on first down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions.
On first down, it's Allen. Quick throw, taken in. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Second and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, Josh Allen. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So on comes Joshua Carter to try this field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bills cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Now the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard run.
On play action. Now Herbert. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early.
59, 59. Go Lion. Go.
Play action now. It's Herbert. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time.